Okay, hi.
Hi.
How you guys going?
We are pretty good.
Year 12, fun stuff.
Very fun.
Almost there.
Nearly. If Nessa lets us finish, but yes.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully,
Yeah.
you get there.
But yes, hopefully. We've got a finish line for now.
Yeah.
But how are you guys going?
Everything. Good. Good. Where's Paddy?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm good. I'm in, hotel quarantine, fun life. Day 12, so almost done.
Day 12. That's a long time.
Yeah.
And so what are you doing?
Exciting.
What are you doing now? Like what's your plans?
So my plans is to go to uni at Flinders University and do a business and arts degree, and then just play netty and work and do a bit of everything really.
Nice.
Yeah.
So when do you start?
I start. When do I start? Probably around, I think, March next year. Or March. I'm not 100% sure. I know I deferred a year, so that's pretty much all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you guys recording this or?
We are, by the way, yes.
Yeah.
Pardon?
We are.
Yeah. Oh, fun.
Yep.
I miss those days.
Yep. And Paddy, you're playing footy?
Nah, nothing. Nothing at all. I haven't done anything since the weekend. We've got like a couple of months off, so.
Oh, you're kidding. What are you going to do?
Yeah. I'm going to the Gold Coast next week for like 10 days.
Really? What for?
Oh, just a holiday.
With a few of the boys?
Yeah, it's like 5 or 6 of us.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, yeah. Won't be able to go back to Albury for ages, I reckon, so.
Yeah.
I reckon I'll be try and get home at Christmas.
Yeah. All right.
How are you finding it? Like away from What was that? Sorry, I couldn't hear that. So how are you finding it away from home? Yeah, not too bad actually. Like would have been a bit worse, but first few weeks were a bit hard, but been good since. So. And a bit the same for you, Mia?
Yeah, I'm alright. The getting over here was a bit of a pain in the ass, not gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, I'm here now, so that's all that really matters. And keen to start. It's funny. Paddy and I both ended up in Adelaide. Who would have thought that would have happened? But no, it's good. Very good.
That's good. Well,
excited.
Today we have some questions for you guys. We've just had a chat to Jack and Lucy. And now we're chatting to you guys. So we've got some questions. So I suppose we'll start off with the first one. Any tips for Year 12s coming out to exams? Obviously, you guys had kind of a similar experience to us, unlike any other year with COVID. So do you guys have any tips around that?
You want to go Mia or me?
You go.
I think the thing for me was probably just like knowing your content. Like I think a lot of the teachers encourage practice exams, which were are a massive help. But I think before you do that, the thing for me was just knowing my content and knowing the basics. And I think once I sort of got the basics down pat for each of my subjects, then I started doing practice exams, and it sort of from doing those practice exams, I sort of learned how to construct my answers, sort of thing. So I think the main thing is knowing your content, then doing those practice exams, and I think that'll hold you in pretty good stead for your exams.
Yep.
Yeah, agreed. For me, probably a schedule is what works. I think I found it really hard to keep going at the very end, just after trials, because you're really tired and you're just not sure what else to do, and you feel like you've got everything and you can't possibly get any more into your brain again. But schedules like nutting out over the next couple of weeks, which I'm sure you guys will be extended a bit more over the next month, but just trying to make sure you don't put too much in but don't do too little. So it's really balance, I think, that's important. And I think what I wish I had changed is making sure that you exercise and really trying to find that balance and still somehow maybe go for a walk with your friends or just get out and see people, because at one stage I was just kind of at home at the desk, and then I struggled towards the end because I didn't find that balance. But I mean, if you get there in the end, having a schedule is really important, and just starting out with your subjects and what you need to get done, and practice exams as well is a really good thing to do.
Yep. Awesome.
So obviously you guys spent a little bit of time in lockdown in your year 12. Do you have any tips for all the rest of the school for like their online learning and how you guys went about it?
I think Mia sort of touched on then, like people keep saying it, like it's a bit cliche, but having a routine is massive. Like I found waking up like the same day as I would on a normal school day. So getting up at 7:30, having breakfast, and then getting into school, it was big for me. It sort of just kept me in a routine. Then when I sort of got back to school, it was just the same thing. Like it wasn't a big change. So I think just getting into a routine and following your timetable as you would at school was pretty big for me.
Yeah, that's massive. And I think just if you're younger than year 11, so this is more for the younger years, if it's really important that, yes, you log in at school and you do your work and everything, but once school's done, you can kind of switch off and, do your homework, get that done, but don't leave it too late, because then if your sleeping routine gets really bad, you're sleeping in and you're not going to your classes, or it starts to get all over the shop. So routine's important, but making sure that what you do when you're trying to just making sure, what was I saying? Making sure that you try to make sure that the sleeping routine, is really important. And I'm not sure where my point was going.
That is great. That is both great advice, and I think that's what everyone's trying to do, and it's also, I think, easier said than done. I find a lot anyway. This is coming more into play now. How has Xavier prepared you for out of school life?
I think that's a hard one, but I think like the not extracurricular, but things like homeroom, I suppose, and opportunities like you guys have got now, like what me and Mia had, like leadership opportunities. That sort of helped me. I think like sort of being good with people and being able to communicate. Sort of it opens up so many opportunities that you probably wouldn't have if you hadn't sort of taken those opportunities. So for me, probably things like homeroom, leadership opportunities, working with a variety of people is probably massive.
Yeah, well, I think it's my subjects that actually helped me through. I, after school, jumped straight into a work experience. I came down to Adelaide and I did work experience at a marketing firm up here called Identity Marketing. And, my photography actually came really in handy. I learned about all the graphical design, branding, and then that account management side, which is really interesting. And I think having those skills on the computer, so Schoology and using Google Drive, and even the things in photography, which is all the editing, Adobe Illustrator, everything like that, Photoshop. If I hadn't learnt those skills, I think it would probably be a bit of a struggle to have got that work experience and internship. So it looks really good. I think Xavier offers a lot of extracurricular stuff, yes, but also that volunteering. Resumes love it. They like to make sure that you've got a lot of experience on your hands and that you're good with people and leadership. So if I have any advice for schools, just try to do as much stuff as you can, and because you can get out into the real world after school, it's harder to try and with a busy life trying to get in and volunteering as much as you can. So make sure you're making the most of it while you're in high school.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what do you reckon is the main thing you miss about school?
I think for me, probably one of the big things was like just missing your mates, and like obviously I finished school in October, November last year, and started working in December. And I think just like the things like recess and lunch, like when you're at school, you don't think about that, but I think once you leave school, that's what you miss the most, and the people that sort of make school, like even the teachers and that sort of thing. So I think the massive one for me was not seeing my mates every day, and some of the teachers as well. Like, and I missed homeroom as well. With Miss Dites and Miss Skinner, like that was sort of always a highlight of my day. So I think, that's probably the thing that I've missed most.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm the same. It's you probably don't appreciate it while you're there, and everyone says it, but friends are really important. And once you leave school, you kind of need that support system, that soundboard to figure out what you want to do. And should I go to this uni? Should I have a gap year? What do I do? And your parents and family are good to talk to, but not being able to get to school every day and talk to your friends and do that, and it gets hard when people have uni and jobs, and it's hard to see each other as much as you can. So yeah, it's a big change, but yeah, make the most of it while you can for the next few years.
Yep. Yes, and I think Jack and Lucy also did say the same sort of things, like the importance of friends. So yes, thank you.
Yeah. Great.
What's one thing that you think everyone at Xavier should experience during their time at high school?
I thought about this a bit before, and I think it's just that feeling of like satisfaction and knowing that you've done it, like that you've achieved something in your time at Xavier. And I think that like it's different for everyone. Like for some people that might be getting through your first 4 years and getting a trade. For others, it might be sort of achieving a certain score, a certain ATAR, or some it might just be getting through your 6 years of high school. So I think it's important when you leave Xavier. When you leave Xavier, that you sort of feel like you've achieved something. I feel like that's something that everyone sort of deserves to feel.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think going even just excursions are a thing that I look back on and I've loved, because when you leave school and you want to do those things, you need to organise, outside of work or sport or take time off, and you when you're at school and you have excursions and you have your year trips and your sport excursions, and people sometimes, I think having gone to a lot of school excursions, a lot of people turned it away and said, "No, I think I'll just stay at home," or something like that. And I just think take as many opportunities as you can at Xavier, because the excursions are probably my highlights. Going up to the mountains at SLR and Ocean Grove at sport camps, and even the year 10 trip at Melbourne, which was crazy, but it was so much fun. I just think everyone should take it while you can, and it's just fun. Like just life is, even though it is serious in high school, it gets a whole lot serious when you leave as well. So just enjoy the little things and enjoy it and have fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, Mia, you touched on your gap year when you were doing that marketing sort of internship, and Paddy, obviously everyone knows that you're at Adelaide Footy Club now. So what's the future looking like for both of you, and like what are you up to these days?
Obviously I'm in Adelaide at the moment, but the first sort of 6 months of this year, I was working at JOS, which is just as an admin assistant, so a full-time job. That was sort of a little bit eye-opening for me, I suppose, like seeing what the real world is like. Like it's so much different to being at school, where you're at school for 6 or 7 hours, you see your mates twice a day. Like being at JOS was a little bit eye-opening. But yeah, I'm in Adelaide at the moment. Been here for about 3 months, I think, and loved every minute of it here, and hopefully I can be here for a while into the future. But I'll see what happens. But if footy doesn't work out in the next few years, I'm sort of looking to do like sports journalism or sports management sort of thing. So I think I'll study next year if I can online. I think I'll study sports journalism, and then see where that takes me.
Yep.
Sounds awesome.
And Mia, what are you hoping to go into after you finish your degree?
What am I going to do after university?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have like an idea?
Honestly, I was really keen on learning about the business world, and that's something that really stood out to me. So I'm doing a double degree in business and arts, and I'm doing majoring in marketing and psychology. So I just hope to I want to get into, so the internship that I did really opened up my eyes. That's the field that I want to get into, and I want to learn about digital marketing and that whole different side, and learning about the advertisement as well. And they told me that psychology was a really good thing to have on top of a business degree with my art. So I want to get into a firm like that and work my way up, hopefully.
Yep.
That's the plan. But yeah, having my own business one day would be incredible. That would be a real goal of mine. But I don't know, I just want to get through it. I want to learn more, because I know my plans will change heaps when I get through a uni degree. So I just want to learn more about it, get my feet into a few different fields within that business world, and see what's out there, and just keep going. And change as I go, but it's all exciting. So
yes, sounds very exciting for both of you. That's really exciting. All right. I suppose one sort of final message, or one sort of question that I've got for both of you before we wrap this up today, and that is just, what's a message that you have for both the students and the staff at Xavier?
I think for me is obviously times are tough for everyone at the moment, and a lot of people are probably struck with school and that, doing it from home, teachers and students. But I think there is a light at the end of the tunnel. We sort of figured that out last year. Like, I remember our grad night last year was probably one of the best nights of my life. Like, knowing that you sort of achieved something pretty special with your peers and with the teachers that you worked with for the last 12 months or even longer, with some of them. So I think the message is that it will get better, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. A big thing for me, I think, looking back, is actually having like those relationships, because creating networks early and creating connections and stuff like that, especially with your teachers, I think has been awesome. I still contact a couple of my teachers. They've asked how I've been, because I've recently moved up to Adelaide as well, and they've they've helped me a lot trying to figure out my uni degree. So I think making sure that the teachers and the students really try to connect with each other, and I know that's harder in the younger years, but making sure that you really try to have those relationships, because they can last a while, and they can be really good thing to have in the future. But just taking every moment as you can, just living life and enjoying it. And I think just don't take it too seriously while you're young.
Well, that was great. Thank you both so much.
No worries.
Good luck with everything in the future, guys. It sounds very exciting. Like you've got good stuff planned.
And you too.
Yes.
Yes,
good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
I'm sure I hate to see, it's very intimidating, but it's done quick.
Well, yes.
It's done very quick.
Yes. It's already gone so quick, so yeah.
Once you just get past trials, it's just
done.
Have you done your trials yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
So when are the HSC exams start?
9th of November. They just got pushed back again.
They're still like 2 months away.
Yep.
Yeah,
They've been pushed back twice.
Neve told me that, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me, because that last bit, I really struggled to do stuff. I was like, really burnt out, so like having that pushed on for a few months would be painful.
Now we're going to go back.
Really do.
Yeah.
How long was it been around from your trials to your actual HSC?
Oh,
Was
God.
it 6 weeks or a month? Wasn't that long?
Yeah, it was only a month, I think. Yeah, it was so quick.
Well,
I finished on my 18th on October 30th. That's when I finished. After 2 weeks of already doing exams. So, yeah.
Well, that's great.
Have you finished the content for like every subject?
I have. Yep.
So you have some time off then? Like a few weeks off?
Yep.
Yeah.
We've already had 3 weeks of just basically doing nothing. So
yeah, right.
So it's like
that's ages.
Yeah, like a 3-month gap between trials and exams.
Yeah.
Seriously, for a month, because like everyone said to me, if you don't know it now, you don't know it at all. Where I might stop, but I think it's so good that you're I don't even know, just having a break for a while because it got so long and trying to push through that for ages.
Yeah. Yes. Well, we're trying to do it.
Fun.
Yes.
How'd you guys go throughout the year? Did you? Because it's hard. You wouldn't have been able to do too many like organising stuff.
Well, I think we're kind of the same as you guys, really. We actually were lucky to get in a few assemblies and stuff and get out a little bit. But it's been a bit of a challenge.
What's grad looking like?
No date still. Yeah. Because our new timetable we haven't even got our new timetable for exams, so they can't set anything in place yet.
And they're still like they haven't even confirmed that we're doing all the exams. Like there's talks that we might only be doing like English or something like that, and then just have the rest based on internal.
Well, that'll be alright.
No.
Wow, that's nuts. I didn't think they'd do something like that. I thought they'd either do one for all and then.
What
they do for all, they do.
Yeah.
For everyone.
Yeah. So they might be outside. We don't know. Yeah. It's just.
Yeah. Wow. It's intense.
A bit unsure, but yeah. Hopefully we'll just get to do it and get it over with.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you get done, it's good fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll just start. I think Federal's going to step in and then they'll start opening stuff up so then you can.
Well, yeah, fingers crossed.
Party away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, guys, it was great to talk to you both. Good luck with everything.
Thanks for having us.
And good luck with the rest of your quarantine, Mia. And good luck with...
2 days to go, so not too bad.
Yes, and good luck with your footy, Paddy. And
thank you.
We'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
All right.
You'll smash it.